Morning everyone, welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. Happy Wednesday. So if you just joined us from Facebook, we did an unboxing of my new Honeybee Stamps new release and of the Neat and Tangled July release. So if you don't already follow us on Facebook, we do a live every morning, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You can hop over to facebook.com/Hedgehog Hollow Inc. INK. But welcome to our YouTube channel if you haven't joined us before. If you do enjoy this video, click that subscribe button to follow us for more tutorials. And of course, give us a thumbs up. So this morning I have my new We Are Memory Keepers. I'm going to check this out again. Letterpress platform kit unboxing. So we just broke the seal on the box on Facebook, and I said I was going to hop on over here so that you can see the kit in action. I've got lots of stamps that have just arrived, so we can try stamping some of those out. I've got cardstock here. I have everything. So let's turn it over and take a look. Now, of course, I will be doing a review on this versus the Misty. Let's get all these cables out the way for you. Versus the Tim Holtz platform. So you can have a look at all three platforms in a video before you commit to buying a specific one. Maybe you've seen the Tim Holtz one already and you want that, or maybe you were waiting to see what this one was like. Let's see if we can't zoom in, so I will lift things up as appropriate. Hi Jane, thank you very much. I'm trying to keep these cables out of your way as much as I can. I'm going to just pull that one around like this. So this is how it's come out the box. I have no idea how we use this, so let's have a look. We have some instructions here. Lots and lots of elements. I bought this one from scrapbook.com. Of course, they have it at a great price, and I will link everything below this video for you as well. So stamping plate instructions. Attach the stamping plate by the base to insert into the groove. So here's our base, and I'm assuming this is our plate. And I'm going to slide this in. So it's worth noting that this is, you need to slide in from one side just to show you this side is open, this side is closed. You can't slide it in the wrong way. I've got the We Are Precision Press Plus to the top. Okay, it's a little bit sticky. Right, we're in. Position project using alignment guides on press and place stamp on project where desired. So this looks very much like the original We Are Memory Keepers Precision Press that we all had either earlier in the year, or maybe it was beginning of this year, I think it was, before it was discontinued when Misty got their patent. Just grab some extra cardstock here, and I'm going to clip my microphone back on, and hopefully it will stay there for you. So yes, there are lots of things in the bundle, so let's have a look at those in a second. So the idea is you can stamp with either rubber or wood mounted stamps. Now the downside for me is I don't particularly like this gridded background, because if you're stamping on vellum and things, I do find it can show through. I didn't particularly like the fact on the previous one that it wasn't magnetic, and this one is not magnetic either. So if you want to hold your piece in place, you need to use tape. You can't use your magnets. And you can stamp with either unmounted or mounted stamps with this lid. And as you mentioned, it comes with some packets of stamps. So let's open this up. So you get this happy birthday, so let's lift it up so you can see. Put some white underneath. So we've got celebrate, happy birthday, oh happy day, hi, congrats, and some layering balloons in this one. And in here we have thank you, sending hugs, so sorry, and for you. So you would just stamp as normal. You can put it up against this guide here. You can peel off the back of your stamps. And let's put some down. These feel more like a silicone stamp, but we'll see. You close your lid just as normal. You open that up. I've only got black ink right next to me, so we'll just go with that. We'll have a black flower. and you close the lid. Now, exactly the same as a MISTI or anything else, you can stamp multiple times. So if you want to fill in those bits at the top, you can re-ink like so, and you can put it back down again. However, my one hang up with this set is with unmounted red rubber stamps. I haven't got any to hand. They're actually in the cupboard on the other side of my room. However, if you put a red rubber stamp down, because it's double the thickness of a photopolymer, and the way this is designed is to have some give in those hinges for exactly the reason that you don't have to change the lid or do anything when you stamp with red rubber. What that means, and Greg did try to explain in an engineering way, which I didn't quite understand, but I can kind of see his point, is when you pick, let's take this stamp off, when you pick this up, the lid has to rock a little bit to be able to come up on these hinges at the back, which means when you, let's lift this back up, when you stamp this, you don't get it in exactly the same place. Now, it's only going to move by millimeters, and you may not even notice its movement. However, I noticed its movement. I was doing a sentiment when I was playing with the original one, and it just wasn't quite right. So that's one thing I have to say, as much as it's a great idea to be so versatile and to be able to not have to move anything to do red rubber and photopolymer, I didn't find I got the precision that I wanted. So that's one thing it does. Where's those instructions gone? Now, it also has a typeset plate. I can't talk today. Instructions. So it says insert the typeset plate by inserting into the groove. So you remove this here. Definitely going to need some kind of bag to store all of these pieces in. This is not that easy to remove, so I'm fighting with it, and I don't, there we go. So you have this typeset option as well, and there's our open end. So again, I've got the We Are precision press to the top, and what the idea is it gives you these letters which you can break apart. Again, you're going to want something to store them in, but they have these grooves, and this is a grooved textured surface here as well. So when you have what you want, you can slide that into your groove. So you could make happy birthday, you could even write happy birthday Maddie or Madeline, because she's got a bit of an unusual spelling, and you could slide those in here and you could stamp them out onto your cardstock. That's a really fun idea. I love that idea. And the other option it gives you, which I'm going to slide this back out again, is this clipboard style option. So it does have lots of different options, but for me, there's nothing quite like the Tim Holtz platform. So far, that is definitely my favorite for flexibility, for everything. And if you check out the scrapbook.com channel, you will find I did a 10 top tips video, which of course you can use in any stamp platform. This comes with a nice selection of stencils. Always love some nice stencils. We've got spots, we've got geometric triangles, you've got zigzags, we've got stripes, we've got hello, we've got an inverse hello, more zigzag chevrons, and some triangles. And the idea is, as you pop your, all of these are folded, your cardstock in to the grooves up here. So you lift this up, pop it into the grooves, pop that down, and then you can take your, for instance, your hello stencil, and you can now start stenciling. So I could grab my, let's take the blue one. I used this most recently. There may still be some ink in here. You can grab your stencil, and I'm not adding any more ink because the ink's in my drawers over there. Let's also try some purple. I mean, I'm not sure how strong this image is going to be, as I say, because I haven't added any extra ink. It's just what is left over on my brushes, but it has got some down here, so that when I lift this up, my stencil won't have moved. It's held my cardstock in place, and you can see if I lift this up, it's a little bit light, but that's my brushes. it has held my cardstock in place and it's held my stencil in place, which is a nice idea. But if you want to use something like our Crafters Workshop stencils, if you've got the 12 by 12s, they're not going to work on here. If you want to use your stencil down here because you've got a big scrapbook layout or card and you only want a small element of it, maybe you just want some stripes, it's not going to work for you. It's not that versatile. It's a nice idea, and yes, I may use it sometimes, but not all the time. Now the other thing I'm finding here is I'm just going to wet my stamp chamois a bit more. Let's have a look at cleaning. So you can clean off the squares really quite easily just with your stamp chamois, but if I lift this up, like here, you can see where the ink's gone in the grooves, and you'd need to get a toothbrush or something to scrub that out. So that's probably a downside for me because I like to get inky. So nice idea. I think it's got some potential. I like the letterpress idea of being able to create our own custom bits and pieces. This is a fun idea, but I still prefer my masking tape because I like to know it's secure. I like to be able to add whatever mediums I like, be able to just take bits of a stencil, move the stencil around. But if you are just putting this down and you just want a background, then yeah, it's a great idea. So I will link it all up in the description below. I'll also link the 2 videos I have on the Tim Holtz platform for you as well. Because in my opinion that's the best one around, and I'll link up the scrapbook.com video for the 10 top tips. So I hope you enjoyed our video. Just a reminder to click the thumbs up button if you have enjoyed the video or you found maybe some of that review useful. Also click the subscribe button so that you can see when our video on the comparison between all 3 comes out as well. So thank you for joining us today. We'll see you again tomorrow on Facebook, and we'll see you again soon. Happy stamping. Bye.